All right. Thank you so much.
Great.
Great.
Thank
So,
you. Yeah, thank you so much. Let me also put this recording.
yeah.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. So, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. My name is Rajesh Munjal. I'm your host and host for the evening today. This session is being brought to you by Global Health Insurance Brokers, powered by mHealth. We had this 9 sessions in this month. We call it as a Pro Fitness. We had this is our 8th session today, and the next session is going to be on the musical evening, right? So all these things we did Zumba, we did aerobics, we did Bhangra, we did dance fitness, we had pranayam, meditation. Sharad took that pranayam and meditation also, and after that we had Surya Namaskar uh, and today's session is about Yog Nidra and pranayam again. So, and the next session is going to be on the musical evening, right? The same time, 5 to 6. So thank you once again for joining in. And without wasting any further time, I'll request Sharad to start the session. Those who can switch on your video, please feel free to switch on your video. And over to you, Sharad. Thank you so much for taking time out and doing this for the community, society, and everybody.
Thank you, Rajesh. And once again, good evening and namaste to everyone. Thank you all so much for joining. So today, our practice of experience is going to be Yoga Nidra and relaxation. For those who have practiced Yoga Nidra, I'm sure the experience would know for itself. But for those who are new to the practice, someone who's even new to yoga or even has not practiced any form of yoga or asanas or pranayama prior to this, I would like to say that Yoga Nidra is a very, very simple practice and a very, very effective practice for both the physical and the mental levels of being. And of course, it does have a very strong effect on the emotional center. So it's a practice that works on all these three levels and it helps us in many ways. And the most gross level, yes, it gives us physical relaxation. It helps us breathe better, thereby creating better health systems. And of course, emotionally making us more balanced is what Yoga Nidra is. And yes, as the word suggests, yoga and nidra, these are two very contradicting words that are joined together, right? So nidra we know in different languages, especially in South India, nidra means sleep, right? And now you add this very profound word yoga to it, and it completely changes its meaning, right? What is Yoga Nidra? Yoga Nidra is basically conscious sleep, right? So you're going to be consciously be sleeping in the next few minutes by doing a systematic method of going into that state of relaxation and that state of consciousness. Yoga Nidra is a practice which was developed by Swami Satyananda Saraswati. He was the founder of the Bihar School of Yoga, and traditionally it is taught in 8 stages, right? We go through these 8 steps, starting with internalization, body awareness, breath awareness, so on and so forth. So today also we're going to go through the same methodology, what was put forth by the practice as per Swami Satyananda. It is used widely, and there are different variations of Yoga Nidra, specific Yoga Nidra practices for certain conditions, so on and so forth. But today we're going to be doing a very, very holistic practice, which is going to work on the levels which I just mentioned: your body, your breath, your mind, emotions. So all of this is going to be included. And without any further delay, let us get into the practice, and I'll give you some time for you to prepare for Yoga Nidra. So Yoga Nidra is a practice done in, I'm sure it's most of your favorite asanas. Which one is it? Anyone can guess? Guess? Shavasana.
Shavasana.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Vinota. So yes, Yoga Nidra is a practice that is done entirely in Shavasana. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to, put yourself upside down or push your body too far. It's just a very, very simple practice for you to do in Shavasana. So those who are in a space, if you're working from home, if you have a space to just lie down, I would recommend you just lie down in Shavasana. For those, if it is not, in a position where you can lie down, if you're using a chair, just make sure that you're sitting comfortably reclined into the chair, keeping your eyes closed, and make yourself comfortable, right? So I'm going to just give you all about a minute's time to prepare yourself. If you want to go find a spot for you to lie down, if you have yoga mat, please do go ahead, get your yoga mat and lie down on your yoga mat. I'm going to give you 1 minute for that while I also prepare myself here for the practice. And for those who don't have yoga mats, you can also choose to lie down on your bed, but make sure, I would only recommend it if it is a hard surface. Yeah, if it's nice and bouncy and fluffy, you're just going to fall asleep unconsciously. Yeah, but I want you to do today is conscious sleep. So I'm just going to give you a few more seconds, about 30 seconds to get yourself into Shavasana. And, or if you're not choosing Shavasana, in a seated posture, very comfortably keeping your, your spine, your neck and your head in line, shoulders relaxed, eyes closed, and just stay there. Make sure both your feet are on the ground. And for those in Shavasana, right, I'm just going to quickly call out the alignments for you so that you are following them accurately. Make sure that you are lying down fully on the mat on your back. And please keep your legs away from each other and your thighs away from each other, ensuring that both your feet are flopping out naturally to either side. Relax the entire spine into the floor and keep your arms away from the body, giving enough space for the armpits to breathe. Your palms turned up, your fingers curled naturally, and you can keep your head and neck in line with the spine and your eyes closed. Right. So go ahead, make yourself comfortable in Shavasana. For those who are sitting, yeah.
One thing, there might be few people who might be still joining in. They may be coming in, so they may not be aware that what is happening. So
okay.
How do you want to handle that? They'll suddenly feel that everybody's sleeping, right?
Unfortunately, I cannot break this practice. It would be their loss. That's the hard thing about the practice, because I respect the people who've been here on time, and I want to do this practice for them. Of course, the others also are important, but this practice is such that they won't be able to join in from the center. But nonetheless, let's see. I mean, if you can just leave a message on the chat, guys, just lie down in Shavasana and just follow my instructions. That should be good.
Maybe you can put some instruction on the chat so that once people join in, so they can read that chat. And
sure, I will definitely do that. I will definitely do that. Okay, great. And for everyone else, while I'm typing that message out, I want you all to completely go into Shavasana or choose a sitting posture. Get your eyes closed and completely become still. Right? Now is the time to relax. Now is the time to internalize.
There can't be a better opportunity than this, that when you are in office and still sleeping and nobody's questioning you, right? So this is the best time. So
consciously sleeping. Consciously sleeping. That's the trick here. All right. I hope you all are settled in. And let's begin the practice. Keep your eyes closed. Take a moment to just ground yourself, prepare yourself in whichever posture you have chosen. If you're wearing spectacles, if your clothing feels tight, women, if you're wearing hairbands or clips, please ensure you loosen out all of them, any tight jewelry. Just get rid of any kind of tensions in your body, external tensions. And take a quick scan of the space that you are in, the time that you are in, and be sure that you are in a safe and secured space. You're in a comfortable space. And just a gentle reminder, at any time if you're feeling uncomfortable or you feel like moving out of the posture, feel free to do so, but make sure that your eyes are closed. Don't disturb the internal nature of what's happening within. Once you've subdued all the tensions, take a quick scan of your entire body from the top of the head all the way down to the tips of your toe. And once again, from the tips of the toe to the top of the head, checking any kind of feelings or sensations or any sort of discomfort. Consciously relax them. If you want to move that body part, move it and adjust it until it becomes totally comfortable. once you made all your adjustments, with a strong determination that you will stay still, withdraw yourself from any sort of movements. There will be urges to move. There will be urges to, scratch your body or move your body. Try to avoid all of that and just witness what happens. Now deeply relaxing yourself. Take a deep exhalation out completely. Start by emptying your body. Exhale out. Slowly inhale and exhale out. Practice this for the next few moments, putting effort to breathe in and to breathe out, and observing that with every exhalation, you are relaxing more deeper and deeper into the surface that you are on. Enjoy the exhalations. The practice of Yoga Nidra is the act of hearing and feeling. Throughout the entire practice, make sure that you are listening to me carefully and following the instructions without judging what it is or how to do it. As much as you are able to understand, practice it as much as you can. Most importantly, no sleeping, please. You have to make sure and make a strong determination in your mind and say to yourself 3 times mentally, I am practicing Yoga Nidra, I will not sleep. Repeat this statement 3 times in your mind with full conviction and determination. I am practicing Yoga Nidra, I will not sleep. Listen to all the various sounds coming from around you. Without judging what those sounds are or where they are coming from, just examine all the sounds one after the other. Try to listen for a new sound at every instance. Allow your mind to be free and let it move from one sound to the other. First, allow your awareness to expand to the sounds that are coming from far away from you. The distant sounds. Then slowly and steadily bring your awareness closer to the sounds coming from outside the room that you are in. Once again, don't judge what those sounds are. Just listen to them. And now try to figure out those sounds which are coming from within the room that you are in. And very slowly and steadily observe the sounds that are coming from within you. The singing sound of the breath with every inhale and exhale. The rhythmic heartbeat. The blood flowing in your body. Allow all of these sounds to be in the background as a part of your practice. Let them not disturb you at any time. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. Be aware of the whole body which is resting against the floor or against the surface you have chosen, and completely release the weight of the body onto that surface. And now in that relaxed state, we are going to take a trip around the body internally. I'm going to be calling out different parts of your body, one after the other. As soon as you hear the name, try to repeat it in your mind and instantaneously take your awareness to that particular body part without moving your body. Become aware of your right hand, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, the palm, back of the palm, the wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right side, chest, waist, thigh, knee, shin, ankle, heel, sole, top of the right foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth, and fifth. The entire awareness to the right side of your body. Completely still, completely relaxed. Moving awareness to the left side, starting from the left hand, palm, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, back of the palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left side, chest, waist, thigh, knee, shin, ankle, heel, sole, top of the left foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth, and fifth. The entire left side of the body completely still and relaxed. Moving awareness to the back of your body, starting with the right heel, left heel, right ankle, left ankle, right calf muscle, left calf muscle, back of the right knee, back of the left knee, back of the right thigh, back of the left thigh, right buttock, left buttock, lower back, middle back, upper back, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right side of the spine, left side of the spine, the entire length of the spine, back of the neck, back of the head, and top of the head. Awareness to the complete back side of the body, completely relaxed and still. Shifting awareness to the front of your body, starting from your toes, top of the feet, ankles, knees, thighs, groin, lower abdomen, navel, upper abdomen, chest, right side, left side, middle of the chest, right collarbone, left collarbone, the throat, neck, jaw, chin, lower lip, oral cavity, your teeth, tongue, upper lip, tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, right ear, left ear, right eye, left eye, right temple, left temple, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, eyebrow center, the forehead, and the top of the head. The entire front side of the body completely still, completely relaxed. Remember, you are practicing Yoga Nidra. No sleeping, please. The whole body completely relaxed. The right arm, the left arm, both arms simultaneously relaxed. The right leg, the left leg, both legs relaxed. The upper body, the lower body, completely relaxed. The back side and the front side completely relaxed. The face and the head completely relaxed. The whole body completely relaxed. Right arm, left arm, right leg, left leg, upper body, lower body, back side, and the front side, the face and the head the whole body completely relaxed, the whole body completely relaxed. Be aware that you are breathing. Do not disturb the breath. Let it be as it is. Just witness that you are breathing. A phenomena that has been happening since the time you were born until this moment. Take some time to witness and understand your breathing. Observe the body as the breath moves in and as the breath moves out. See what is happening in the body as you are breathing. As you exhale, you find the abdomen going down, the chest relaxing. As you inhale, you'll observe the abdomen expanding, the diaphragm expanding, and the entire breath moving into the body. And with a deep exhale, completely letting go of all the air in the body. Be aware of this natural phenomena. While you are breathing, pay attention to your abdomen and start to observe your breath only in the abdomen. Watch every fall and rise of the abdomen. With every inhale and exhale, feel the breath at the abdomen. As you are connected with your breathing, begin to count your breaths in reverse order from 21 to 0. I am breathing out 21, breathing in 21, breathing out 20, breathing in 20, and so on until you reach 0. There must be no mistake while you are doing the counting. At any time, if you feel that you made a wrong count, you have to restart from 21. If you finish one cycle, feel free to start one more round of the practice. Start counting. Complete awareness on your breathing.
Recording in progress.
Just observe your breath and continue counting. No sleeping. Be totally aware of your breath. Let your breath be quiet, rhythmic, without a pause. Stay with your breath. Gradually stop counting and just allow the breath to relax. Be aware that you are breathing and that your breath is relaxed. Gradually shift your awareness to the part in between your abdomen and your chest, just towards the last few ribs, known as the diaphragm. Place your attention at your diaphragm and watch the expansion and contraction of the diaphragm as you are breathing. Here, let us count 11 breaths in reverse order. Breathing from the diaphragm. Breathing out, 11. Breathing in, 11. Breathing out, 10. Breathing in, 10. Continue counting on your own. 10 diaphragmic breaths. Feel the body expanding to the sides and upwards as you inhale. And as you exhale, feel it come back to the center. Gradually end your counting and relax your breath. Moving on in the practice of Yoga Nidra, become aware of the sensation and feeling of heat. Awaken the sensation and feeling of heat. Imagine that you are in a barren desert with no shade, and the sun, the heat of the sun, all over your body. Awaken the feeling of heat. Now let go and awaken the feeling of cold. Awaken the sensation of cold. Imagine that you are on a snow-capped mountain with minimal clothing and the blistering cold brushing against your skin. Awaken the feeling and sensation of cold. Awaken the feeling of heaviness. Awaken the feeling of heaviness. Observe that your body is becoming heavier and heavier, so heavy that it starts to sink into the surface you are on. And now become aware of the feeling of lightness. Feel the body becoming lighter and lighter, so light that it starts to float away from the surface you are resting on. Awaken the feeling of lightness. Relax yourself. Moving on in the practice of Yoga Nidra. Be aware of your forehead, the space just in front of your forehead, what we call as mental screen, Chitakasha. Whatever you are observing here is simply the manifestation of your mind and consciousness. As much as possible, with the best of your efforts, try to visualize and imagine the things that I described in this space. Start to visualize a dark room, a dark room. Egyptian pyramids, Egyptian pyramids. Beautiful sunset, beautiful sunset. River flowing down the mountains, river flowing down the mountains. Blue elephants, blue elephants. Your favorite food, your favorite food. Children playing in the ground, children playing in the ground. Your workspace, your workspace. Pink lotus floating on the pond. Pink lotus floating on the pond. A vast green land. A vast green land. Clear water spring. Clear water spring. Temple on top of a hill. A clear white space. A clear white space. A clear white space. Bring your awareness back to your breathing and be aware that you are breathing. Be aware of your body, the whole body lying still in the posture that you have chosen. And slowly become aware of all those sounds around you, starting from the sound of your breath, the sounds coming from the room you are in, the sounds coming from outside the room, and all the sounds coming from all the spaces. Regain your awareness of the present. With the closed eyes, try to visualize the room that you are in, the colors of the floor, walls, ceiling. Recollect your position in the room, the colors of your clothes. Feel the clothes hugging your skin. Feel the air around your body. Take a deep exhalation out completely, and then a gentle breath in. Deep exhalation out, slow exhalation in, to know that you are completely aware. Gently move your toes, your fingers. Those who are in Shavasana, very slowly, please turn to any one side by bending your knees and taking support of your arms, and sit up with the eyes closed. Be very gentle and very slow. Those who are in a seated posture, please adjust yourself and bring yourself upright. Take a moment to observe how you are feeling physically, mentally, emotionally. Observe the things like your heartbeat, the rhythm of your breathing, and the functioning of your mind. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Very slowly, rub your palms together, generate a good amount of heat between your palms, and gradually place the warm palms across the eyes. Blink your eyes open, look into the dark palms, and slowly, with a few blinks, release the palms down, look into your palms, eyes open. Great. I'll just leave you all in a moment of silence so that you all can come back, take a moment to recall your experiences. I'll be happy to hear some experiences, some questions. Anyone who's doing this for the first time, it's always good to hear from first timers because the experience is completely neutral. At least for those who've been doing Yoga Nidra, they know what it is. So, anyone who's done it for the first time, feel free to unmute yourself and just share your experiences. You don't even have to show me your face. It's okay.
I'll just
I hope I have.
summarize.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I am not too well today, so I was feeling a bit feverish.
Okay.
So when I started, my heart was beating a little bit loudly, the way it happens when you are a little bit feverish.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the experience, I think it's calmed down.
Very nice, which means we have completed the objective of the program, which is relaxation, at least for you, Satadeep.
Right.
Good. I'm happy to hear your experience. Was this your first time doing the practice?
Yeah, I mean, Shavasana I have tried, but this Yoga Nidra cycle I have not, never.
Okay.
I have a question. Can this be
Please.
done just before sleep?
Yes, possibly it can be done before sleep, but there is a different technique to it where you don't want to come back to the awareness. You just go into your state of sleep. So probably you would want to just count your breaths, and naturally, that is the place where most of us would fall asleep. Anyone who fell asleep during the practice, you heard something, suddenly you missed something in between, and then you're back on track. Any experiences as such? Yes, please, Manisha, go ahead.
I fell asleep in between, and I don't remember what you were saying at that time. And then I
Okay.
fell again into consciousness.
Okay. All right. So let me do this before we take any more questions or experiences. I'm just going to tell you what we did for the past 30 minutes. All right. All I want you to do is, yes, I remember this. I don't know what he's talking about. Just figure this out. All right. So we start off with the relaxation by putting ourselves into a comfortable posture, either Shavasana or sitting on a chair. And from there, we worked on making our body still. That was the first step. And once we put our body into stillness, we relaxed ourselves even more deeper by allowing the breath to calm down. Further to that, we went on to make a resolution, right? There was that statement I asked you to repeat 3 times mentally. Do you all remember what that statement was? Anyone who?
Sleep.
Perfect. Yeah. So that was the determination. That was the resolution that we took for our Yoga Nidra practice today, right? I'm going to remain awake through the practice of Yoga Nidra. Further to that, we went on to work on more internalization. All right. And for that, what did we do? We went on to listen to the sounds around us, the farther sounds, the closer sounds, the closest sounds, and slowly bringing our awareness more closer towards the internalization. After that, we did a practice of rotation of awareness, right? Wherein we took a trip around the whole body. We started from the right side with the right hand, then we went down all the way. Then we did the left side, we did the left side entirely. Then we did the back of the body, the front of the body, the head and the face exclusively. And then we did the major parts of the body, the right arm completely, the left arm completely, the right leg completely, the left leg completely. And then we did the back, the front, the upper body, lower body. So trying to bring in more larger spaces of awareness was something that we did. Further to that, we went into breath awareness. So in breath awareness, we observed the breath in 2 places. Anyone who can tell me that? Apart from Sutadeep, I know he was in the practice with me till then. Anyone else, please go ahead. There's no right or wrong here. There is no wrong in yoga, right? I need to be very clear with that you cannot do anything wrong in yoga practice. Anyone, where all did we observe the breath? I hope everyone's awake and they're still not asleep.
Abdomen and diaphragm.
Yes, perfect, Aniket. Thank you so much. Yeah. So we did once from the abdomen and once from the diaphragm, right? We did 21 breaths at the abdomen and about 11 breaths at the diaphragm, right? So we shifted our awareness, worked on breathing with these spaces. That stage is known as breath awareness. It is in breath awareness that most of us tend to fall asleep, right? Because breathing is the only function that can be controlled by both the conscious and the unconscious mind. So as you are, in that breath awareness, your mind thinks, okay, we're going to relaxation, and it just turns itself off. But what you need to do is be in that rhythmic counting, be aware of the counting, which is what keeps you, which was what takes you ahead. Further to that, we went into experiencing two different elements, right? For example, we did heat and cold, right? Both of these two are extremes, right? So we're trying to put our body, our mind, our emotions into both these extremes and see how they react, so that when you wake up, you're actually neutral to it. A very good way for therapeutically recovering from any kind of emotional distress or mental distresses. And then we experienced physical layer, feeling heavy and feeling light. Yeah, so we worked on experiencing the physical level also. And then we went into the state of visualization, rapid visualization. I called out about 10 different objects. Can you all name a few? Ankit, I'm sorry, Aniket, or anyone, please go ahead. We did 10 different objects, I think. So we started with the dark room. What else after that?
Blue elephants.
Blue elephants, yes. Lotus, lotus. What else? Go ahead. Anyone who has no idea what I'm talking about, please raise your hand, or you can tell me that, Sharad, you're not making sense to me.
Bell on the mountain or something like the temple bell?
Yes, temple on the mountain. So we did a few of them. So dark room, we did the blue elephants, we did lotus in the pond, children playing. We tried recollecting our favorite food. We tried recollecting, children playing in the ground. We tried recollecting a green land. So many other objects. So, as you're hearing it, it might just be popping. Oh yes, I heard that. Oh yes, yeah, I remember that. Yes. That's exactly what you're trying to understand between conscious and unconscious mind. But anyway, we can talk a lot about it, but more about your experiences. Anyone else would like to share? Rajesh, I think we can take a few more minutes. Mr. Lakshmi Narayan, I know that you're saying something, but your voice is not clear. If you can repeat that or type it out on the chat, I'll read it for you, no problem. Anyone else who wants to share your experiences or any question?
I would request everybody to switch on their video. We'll have a selfie, and
there should be a new name for this, not selfie.
not take a group photo basically for that.
Group photo, visual group photo. Yes, so let's fulfill Mr. Rajesh's request. My video is on. I'm in a beautiful background. Yeah, so I'd love to show off my background because it's so beautiful.
We'll take a group photo, and thank you so much, Sharad, for this wonderful session. I think everybody enjoyed it, and it was really wonderful session. So I would request to take a group picture, and then we'll. Is
everyone awake? Come on, everyone with your cameras on. Let's help Rajesh with this beautiful picture he wants of us.
So those who are not like the session, then they can switch off. They can continue to switch off their videos. So you'll come to know, Sharad, basically that who all liked, right? So.
Oops! Now you put me in a spot. I think people are leaving the. People are leaving the call.
I'm just trying and using various means to motivate people to
come up on the video. Yes. Great, thank you.
I can't see you, but your video seems to be on. Rupali, if possible, Manisha, Lisa, Aniket, Matthew.
So shy. Come on, guys. You should be happy to show me beautiful faces, beautiful smiles, beautiful, relaxed, stress-free emotions on your face. Or if not, I don't mind conducting another hour of Yoga Nidra.
I think you need to click quickly, otherwise we also have to drop off now. Call is there.
Great. Anyway, thank you, Manisha.
Thank you so much.
Raj Kishore, Lisa, anybody else? Okay, ready? Yes. Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sharad, for this wonderful session. I hope everybody enjoyed this, and we'll have a next session on Wednesday, which is a musical evening, right? So I would request everybody to register for that and join that. Thank you once again, and have a great evening. Thank you, Sharad.
Thank
once
you.
again
Thank
for
you, guys. Thank you so much.